So I'm just looking at the optic armor top on here, and that's about an 1/8 inch lip here.
Right.
So I want it to fit nice and snug in here, and then do 1 inch aluminum around the whole border.
Okay.
But this radius is going to be real tough to make because of it's just a very tough radius. It's probably about 3 inches, but to do that with a tubing bender, it's just going to be difficult.
Right.
So I'm thinking about doing getting like a 12-inch piece of a 1 inch by 4 inch aluminum tubing, and just fit that to here, and then scallop it, and then fill in the backside, so it follows a 1 inch border throughout the whole radius. I could just make the radius by cutting it out on a bandsaw or whatever, and forming it. But with it sitting like that, when it sits flush on here, it won't pivot. I want to be able to pivot so I can escape out of it if need be, or just to have it up for when we're cruising for something like drag week, or just street driving type thing, just to keep the heat down and keep some air circulation through there. When I did the bed here, I did a Sharpie mark, so I cleaned it real quick, and then I ran a Sharpie in it, or right here, the Sharpie, and I started cutting it. They're starting to get real again.
I know, but still, my whole body cringed when you did that.
So like the Sharpie mark, okay, I started following it, but it was a little wavy, so I went and got a screwdriver, and I scribed a line in here, and you could see it like right here. I missed the mark by about a 1/16 of an inch, but you could see the scribe line in here. So like, it's pretty.
That's close. Like, it's much better than I could ever have done.
It's besides that little high spot right there. Like it's that even, but I gave myself a 1/16 of an inch plus or minus.
Okay.
Because there's an 1/8 inch piece of there's an 1/8 inch piece going on top of here.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So it'll give you.
It's sort of where it's gonna lock in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I'm gonna have to cut out. I'm gonna have to cut out this section. I think I'm gonna take out this section and move it over here. Cut out this section, just so I have the take all that out. Just for the radius. Oh, ready? You can't come under. I don't know if you could fit under here or whatever, but you see that?
Holy fuck! Nice. That's freaking sweet.
We got the heads in the house too.
Golly.
But like this piece right here, okay, so I made this piece, well, this used to be all one piece, okay? This piece would come down and sit on there and so on and so forth. But I need all this area for my fuel cell and for my steering and stuff like that. So there's a 1 inch tubes in there, and those tubes come in and sit into these slots. I didn't finish them off, it's just only roughed in, but they drop into these slots here.
Right.
And those tubes have a nut welded to them. So the tubes drop in, and it's just a single bolt hole that comes through here and holds the front end on. And then it's got four nuts welded to it, just like that. I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna do the fuel cell from. So this is actually the top of the fuel cell from the 30. Right. I'm gonna cut that out and reuse that, and it'll sit in the radiator cap spot because the radiator is going in the back on this car. So then, and this is gonna come through, and fuel cell is gonna be from down here to probably about here. I think I'm gonna leave the top 5 inches for those 5-inch tubes for the air inlets on turbos. I think I'm gonna do it, form it so it comes through into the turbos.
Oh, nice.
I think it'll be freaking cool looking.
That'll be cool.
So there's one big open like mouth.
Didn't you have the cooling system in the rear on the S10 too, in the stretchy?
Yeah.
That was
yeah. But the truck's so light in the back, I want to be able to have a little weight back there. So, because the front of it's gonna be so heavy and back so light.
Have you gone through the old motor at all yet to see? I fogged it up real good and I cleaned it the best I could. Does it spin over? Or?
Yeah, it turns over.
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of crap coming out of the cylinders and stuff like that, but
well, I guess I guess it can have, right?
Yeah. So guys, the frame's halfway prepped. There's a couple of rust spots on it, so I decided to pull it out of the garage real quick and clean it up. Wire wheeled it down, welded up some of the holes, TIG welded our fender mounts in here. What else did I do? Welded up some holes, patched that. Yeah, fixed the steering cross member piece. Someone tried to put an aftermarket steering box on this thing, or like a bag of cross steer style box in it. So I had to fix that issue. And now I'm just gonna, I wire reeled it and everything like that. Sanded down all the rough spots, all the high spots. Smooth the frame for the most part. And it's not done yet. Most definitely not done yet. We still have to box it in crucial areas and get all that stuff. But before I put it underneath the vehicle, put it underneath the car, I want to clean it all up and acid wash this thing. So we're gonna get all the dust out of here, and then we're just gonna metal etch it, just to prevent any oxidation, any rust or anything like that on it. So here goes nothing.
Drain your air tank. I see it spitting water.
Dude, I drain this thing like twice a day, and the compressors are.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
Compressor's a piece of junk.
I was gonna say, geez, our compressor.
The thing has literally runs like 12 hours a day. Non-stop.
Oh, but
dude, go! Did you see that blazer I tagged you in? That S10 blazer?
I didn't get your tag. No.
$2,000 they're asking for.
That's Nick's new car, yeah. The one up on the
that's
thing?
mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's mine. The new one is over there.
In the
Nick's
corner?
new one, yeah.
She's the pilot.
This is the frame for the new car. So like the body sits on this and
It's upside down right now. You don't have a funnel? You're the type of guy that wakes up at 2 in the morning to go chug milk from the fridge.
Sure, I work at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, if you weren't at work, you'd be that
I
guy.
didn't even get a call to go to work today. I'm pissed.
No?
No overtime today. Am I
No.
like...
I only tell screw you anyway. Normally it's no deal.
No, dude.
I could imagine I don't want that stuff in my eye.
Not anymore.
This will be a first for me. I never seen or used this stuff myself. So it'll be interesting to see.
It just
Cleans it up pretty.
it turns it off like a goldish color.
Kind of how the 30 looked.
Just the, well, no, because I painted everything that was gold on the 30.
Gotcha.
You should wear gloves when doing this shit. So you find every cut you have.
Oh yeah.
For that.
You hear them, folks? Do as the directions say, not as Nick does.
Unless you're trying to find your cuts.
Yeah. It's like trying to find yeah. Also, don't breathe it in. It's not very good on the taste scale.
Kills corona though.
I would say, oh my god.
It's like $20 a gallon, something like that. Phosphoric prepping edge. I don't know. Shit works good though.
Alright guys, we were gone for a little while, but we're back now. We got the house done. It's up on the market for sale. We're getting ready to go back into working full bore on the 33. Just real quick, we've got Hot Shot Secrets, Race Clip Stainless Works, Vickers Transmissions, Hughes Performance, Excess Power, Optic Armor, all of those companies that we're dealers for. So if you need any products, get in contact with us. You can comment on this video, you can email us, message us on Facebook, Any way you can get a hold of us if you need products, we're there for you. We'll do our best to get you hooked up with everything you need. Be sure to like our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch out for the future videos on this build and the adventure that we're about to go on.
It's heavy, you know.
Don't worry, people. That was heavy. I kept it in. It was. I don't want to scream like a little girl.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Want some stale Doritos? They're really not that bad. They're stale.
He says they're stale.
They really are. Only been open for 2 weeks. Ain't that bad.
Not for 2 weeks. Where's my... There it is.
We got till September 22nd.
2 days before my... yeah. My birthday is the 24th, so... 2 days before my birthday.
I'll throw them back on the counter then while it's celebrated.
We'll have a chip party.
So you want to hear something funny?
What?
So I go to make myself a ham. Grilled ham. Calm down, Jaden. I want to go make myself a grilled ham and cheese. Okay. Butter up one side, make my sandwich. Butter up the other side, put the top on, right? Butter up the next side to make myself a second sandwich. Butter up the next side, and there's fucking mold on it. Okay. On my third slice. So then I ended up just making a double-decker sandwich.
Did you exclude the moldy piece out of the equation?
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And you're gonna watch us build the race car pretty damn fast. What the hell?
Dude, there's a wasp. There's a killer hornet.
This dude's trying to spray me or clean his garage or...
There's a killer hornet.
Oh yeah, one of them ones that flew all the way across the freaking ocean just to come here?
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second.
They hung out in a shipping container they had a little party there, and they got moved.
Is that what the story is?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
It took them 100 years to jump in that shipping container, though.
Right, even so being, even if that were to happen, they ain't gonna like our climate compared to what they're used to. They won't last very long.
Not enough rice for them either. It's not like rain, and it won't rust.
Really?
Clear.
So that stuff will prevent it from rusting at all.
Yeah. Another one. Just prepping the plant.
Got 2 cars.
Okay, guys. You can see kind of like see like there's a little bit of like a goldish tint on here. I can kind of see the goldish tint on the spar. Kind of see it in a couple of areas here. Kind of see it there pretty well. But it's just roughed in. I wanted to clean out this area. There's some rust getting in some of these areas here, so I wanted to clean that up. Make sure it wasn't going to be a problem down the road.